this your girl Queen Capricorn back with another video. In this video, I am talking to all my ladies. Now ladies, we need to start knowing our self-worth and putting ourselves first and loving ourselves and valuing ourselves. Because clearly, a lot of men out here is treating us like any kind of way. Yes, treating us just like we are sex objects, and we are not sex objects. And God put us here for them, but for not them to mistreat us and use and abuse us. Now listen here, ladies, for us to avoid being mistreated and used and abused by some of these dudes, we need to know our worth, respect ourselves, love ourselves, and put ourselves first. Because long as we put ourselves first and love ourselves and not allow a man to treat us any kind of way, we will be good. And then we should know in the back of our mind that there is a man out there for us that will love us and treat us with respect. Because at this moment, these men are so ego-driven, thinking that they the head honcho just because they got a dick in between their legs, and that doesn't mean nothing at the end of the day. That don't mean nothing at the end of the day. And a lot of men think they can treat women any kind of way just because they got money. Now maybe they can get off with that shit with them females in the streets who weak-minded, that have no self-worth and no respect about themselves. Yeah, they can get away with that with them females. I dealt with a dude like that just because he had money, that he thought I was going to allow him just to treat me any kind of way, until I showed his bum ass that, dude, I see everything you doing. You treating me less than like I'm a female out in the streets. So what I ended up doing was left that nigga to the streets. Cut that nigga off. Nope, cut him off from all the goodness. Because at the end of the day, I'm a kind-hearted female. My intentions are pure. I have a loving and caring nature. And I will not allow no man to treat me any kind of way. And at this moment, I choose to be single and celibate until that one comes for me, that right man for me comes for me. Because right now, it's a lot of disrespectful ass men out here that has no inch of respect for us females. Now, some of y'all females, y'all will put up with the disrespect from a man just because he has money and he's providing for you. No, baby, that just shows how real weak you are, how very weak you are, and that you are willing to put up with anything that this man will do to you. And I watch a lot of movies also, and in these movies I watch a lot of females how they put up with the disrespect and all that just because the dude got money and he's providing for him. No, fuck that nigga money. If he ain't respecting you, you shouldn't even want that nigga's money either. You should not want nothing that comes with that disrespectful ass man at the end of the day. Cause please believe that nigga that got money, you ain't the only female that dude was dealing with. And the dude I was dealing with, he was dealing with other females. And at the end of the day, I didn't care. But the way that he was treating me, clearly he was treating them other females like that. But guess what? I put a depth to that. I put an end to that shit. Okay, it's cool that you dealing with other females, but you are not going to disrespect me like them other females that he was dealing with. It's to the point I cut this motherfucker off. I love myself too much. I know my self-worth. I value myself. And I'm not going to allow any man to treat me any kind of way. And I guess the dude thought just because he had money that I was just going to put up with his shit. And no, I had to cut this nigga off to show him like, dude, I am not dealing with your disrespect. You're not going to be running in and out my life. I am not one of your options. No, that dude was treating me like one of his options. And guess what? I was not allowing that. Because he can get that shit off with them females out in the streets, but he was not getting that shit off with me. So, ladies, we need to know our self-worth. Because if we don't know our self-worth, we will allow a man to treat us any kind of way. And we will deal with anything. And no, the days and times that we are living in, women, we ain't got time for that shit. Where we just gonna allow a man to treat us any kind of way. No. Ladies, it's time for us ladies to stand in our power and show these men that we ain't going for this shit. We ain't going for it. And I understand a lot of females out here ain't got too much of nothing. I understand that, but at the end of the day, you gotta have your respect and your self-worth and value yourself. Because please believe, if it's a man out there that will take care of you, but will also respect you and love you at the same time also. So ladies, we need to stop chasing behind men that does not see our self-worth and our value. Because if that man don't see your self-worth or your value, let him go. Don't chase him. Just know that you love yourself at the end of the day, and that you're not just gonna deal with just put up with any kind of treatment from a dude. Because dudes out here are very disrespectful and egotistical and very deceptive and manipulative. I dealt with a dude like that. He had me at first, I ain't gonna lie. He had me at first. But once I started catching on to what the hell was going on, I cut that ass off in a quickness. Cause I be damned if I let a man treat me any kind of way. And my intentions towards him was nothing but good. I have a loving and caring nature. I have a gentle, kind heart. He say, the last time I spoke, I remember this dude gonna tell me that I was evil. Now, I started becoming evil because I seen how he was treating me. And the last time I spoke to him, I let him know that I'm a good person for real, but you brought out this fucked up side to me. And one thing about me, I love being nice. I don't like getting besides myself. Because people knows me as this this kind and friendly female. And I want to always be known like that. I'm not going to deal with no man that's going to bring me out my hookup and not show me the respect that I showed him. He expected me to respect him and be loyal to him, but we wasn't in a relationship. He expected me to respect him and be loyal to him, but he was not showing me the same in return. So once I seen that he started treating me like shit, guess what? That's when I became distant and cold. The last time when I was with dude, we was together, he didn't even know that was our very last time together. I had this shit planned out in my head. That was the last time he was going to ever see me in person, in the flesh. I have kicked him out of my life for good. And now that I know my self-worth and I respect myself and I love myself, I would never deal with another man like him, and I would never allow this dude back in my life ever again, because he treated me like I wasn't shit. But he just don't know. I was the best thing he ever had in his life. And I'm not talking about sexual wise. I'm saying that I let him be him. I didn't try to control him. I didn't try to dominate him. None of that. I let him be him. See, that's where I messed up at. I didn't set my boundaries with dude. But I set them boundaries. Now it's to the point with him, he's not allowed back in my life. And if I ever do decide to want to deal with a dude, I have my boundaries. And I have my heart on guard also. I would never allow no dude to treat me any kind of way ever again. I love myself too much. I know my self-worth, and I value myself too much to allow a man to treat me any kind of way. So, ladies, know your self-worth and never chase after a dude that does not want you. This is from your girl, Queen Capricorn.